thank you guys for all the positive feedback that I've had and some of the really good suggestions as well. Welcome back everybody. Sorry it's been a while. I've been away on holiday and then real life happened after that and got in the way. Anyway, here's what we're doing. We've got our little man on the hill. We've got a game logic server. To place one of these, you double click side, game logic, class, objects, game logic, and then in the name type server, which is what we've already done. It's a good habit to get into that for when you're going multiplayer, otherwise very strange things start to happen. So that's just a good thing to get in the habit to, even if you're single player. Here we have a trigger, but that is not if you walk into it. It's activated by radio alpha. So on your radio you've got 001, 002, and I think you have 9 options, which will be those, 10 even, starts at 0 maybe. And if you look closely, we've got 2 helipads here. Now they're not invisible helipads because I wanted to see physically where the bombs will start and where the bombs will end. Anyhow, let's have a look. Preview. Okay, we've got hundreds of enemies hiding in amongst those houses, tanks and everything, and we call in support bomb. Pretty cool. We can adjust the amount of bombs that drop between the 2 points. I think I've selected 20, but you can put any number in there from 1 to computer crashing. Let's see if it gets us here. Oh, killed by the blast. Yeah, nothing's going to survive that. Let's see how it's done. By the way, this mission is available for download on ArmA2.baby-alien.com, so you can download it. So on there is the server. We've done that. The reason for that is if you have 2 or more people playing, that is real people, the bombing run will run on both of those computers and you'll have twice as many bombs, twice as much lag, and it's generally not very good. Here we have the trigger alpha, which is accessed by pressing 001 when you're as the soldier. I believe anyone can activate it. It doesn't have to be a specific person unless you script that in. So I think anyone can do it. I've set it to repeat so you can press it more than once. Helipad here, we've called it bomb start, and helipad here, bomb end. Now we can make them invisible when we're happy with where they are. So I'm quite happy where they are. So let's take a look at the script. The reason why I started quite complex with the scripting was I wanted to show something off that made you think, yeah, it's worth doing. You'll hear a lot about scripts if you're making missions, and all that they are is a list of instructions in a file. This is what you would put into the activation line of the trigger. So if it's radio, that first bit there is the objects. So I think we called it bomb start or bomb begin, something like that. So that gets that selected. How many is how many bombs we want, which is there. So instead of typing how many in the game you would replace that how many with a number, be it 1, 5 or 500. This gets the position here of the first helipad, which is where the bomb starts. That's in both X, Y and Z. It is important to separate them because the bombs are going to be moving along in a napalm-like fashion. We've got here the end bomb finish, again XYZ. We find out the differences between the start and the finish to get us the range between the very first bomb and the very last bomb. We divide that between how many bombs there are, and then we know how much each bomb has to go along by to reach the end. Now if that didn't make any sense, it doesn't matter, just download the file or copy what you see here. This last bit is creating the bomb. So there we have the class name of the weapon, which is the Harrier's laser guided bomb. I believe that that's the most powerful and destructive weapon in the game. It's creating it at the following position, X, Y, Z. It's then blowing it up, set damage 1, and how many reduces by 1, so that's just a counter. If you've asked for 10 bombs, it's going to go there, it's going to keep going. That means a delay of 0.15 seconds. It's going to go round 10 times, every time creating a bomb, until how many is less than 1, in other words 0. But put less than 1 in case someone puts 1.5 or something stupid like that. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. In the future I'm going to be doing some simpler tutorials with scripting. This one really, I just wanted to show people what scripting was capable of and give the code away so you can tinkle about with it and see what you can come up with. Next time we will be doing simple stuff when we touch on scripting again.